Better late than never. The green flag waves at the back of the grid. We're about to get underway here. The Grand Prix of Indonesia. Delayed on the lights, the red light comes on, and we are underway here by the GP action, underway in Indonesia. Big wheelie off the line there for Jorge Martin in second place. Storming star from Miguel Oliveira on the number 88 factory KTM. Quartararo, the poleman, gets the whole shot, but Oliveira up into third.
Look at Alex Rins, straight around the outside. He's ran wide into turn one. He's got Jorge Martin on the side. Rins got a brilliant start from the third row of the grid. He's now been eased wise by Jorge Martin, but Quartararo, just as he hoped for, he's got the whole shot. He's got a clear track.
Well, we saw a sensational start from Brad Binder in the drive starting race in Qatar. Brilliant launch there from the third row by Miguel Oliveira. He started seventh and immediately slots himself in to second place behind Fabio Quartararo. Perfect start for the world champion.
Jack Miller's come through into third place. He's a rider that we expected to keep an eye on in these conditions. His teammate, though, Pecco Bagnaia, had a terrible start. He's down 6 places, down into 12. Look at Joan Mir. He started down in 18th position. He's already cut half of the deficit. He's up into the top 10 and already got the inside of Brad Binder for 8th position.
Yeah, really aggressive, hasn't he been already, as he had to be. Joan Mir, Alex Marquez, I think in the background there, just putting his hand up. I think he might have made a bit of a hard move on somebody into turn number 10. They splashed their way through then into the third sector on this opening lap. Fabio Quartararo just where he wanted to be, coming under early pressure here, attacking hard as the Portuguese man Miguel Oliveira. The advantage just under 0.3 of a second. You can see there the spray being kicked up by Quartararo's own one. If you're mid-pack now, it's going to be difficult to pick your way through vision-wise in this busy last sector.
Well, we feared for Yamaha in these wet conditions, but so far they're going very well. Quartararo leads this Grand Prix. Franco Morbidelli's moved through from 14th on the grid up to 6th now. He's just gone past Jorge Martin. Andrea Dovizioso is also going well in 12th as Miguel Oliveira powers his way out of the final corner and eases past Fabio Quartararo.
Oh, look at the spray problems further back down the field. I don't know whether Quartararo made a mistake there coming out the final corner. He's been picked up as well now, briefly by Jack Miller into turn 1. He just lost all of his exit speed out of turn 17 to Quartararo. That's how Oliveira got through by the time they got to the finish line. And all the momentum lost as well for Quartararo meant Miller got him on the brakes into the first corner.
Understandably, the rookies are taking it cautious. Marco Bezzecchi's dropped all the way back to 20th. He's just ahead of Remy Gardner and Darren Binder. Fabio Di Gianantonio is the leading rookie at the moment in 16th, but they're taking it understandably cautiously in these very early stages. But Oliveira away in the front. Jack Miller, though, on the move in second place. We've got 4 different manufacturers in the top 4 at the moment, with Alex Rins just out of picture. There he is in the back of the screens, up in 4th, just ahead of Joan Zarco.
Here comes Jack Miller up the inside of Miguel Oliveira into turn 10, and he's got that move stuck. That's brilliant by the Ducati man. We thought he was going to be a big contender in these rain conditions. These are conditions that the Thriller Miller revels in. Oliveira just struggling for pace. He ran a little bit wide there, then he coming through turn number 11. Thought he was going to get swallowed up by Fabio Quartararo. As good of a start it's been for Oliveira's KTM, it's been a bad start for Brad Binder. He's dropped outside the top 10 from that promising 4th place.
And the championship leader, Enea Bastianini, he's all the way down in 15th spot, so he's not enjoying these conditions at this very early stage. Maybe he'll build into it as this race goes on, but the championship leader is in big trouble at this very early stage. Here are your 3 leaders then, as Miguel Oliveira has a little bit of a look at Jack Miller. Quartararo's hanging on to them. It looked like he might slip backwards when he lost lead at the start of this lap, but now with some references ahead of him, Quartararo able to go with the leaders.
Amazing performance by these guys when you think that they've had no proper wet weather experience around this Medan-Langkat circuit. Jack Miller just set the fact. 3 abreast into turn 12. Bastianini in the sandwich, and he's the one that comes out on the wrong side of it. Binder got through, likewise Aleix Espargaro. Bastianini surrendering crucial championship points here. Now Brad Binder goes through at turn 13. Won the last lap. Oliveira is your race leader. His advantage over the line was cut down to 2.8 seconds to Fabio Quartararo. Everything crossed down the Red Bull KTM garage. They thought Qatar was good. Perfect way to start the season with Binder second place, but it's about to get better because Oliveira on course here for a famous first win.
Binder's going to be very close to the World Championship lead, and Miguel Oliveira on course for his 4th career victory in MotoGP. The podium positions look relatively set. Joan Zarco took a couple of tenths out of Fabio Quartararo on that last lap, but that was more than enough for him to pull clear of Jack Miller. Miller looks safe in 4th with the Suzukis in 5th and 6th, but no one so far has been able to keep the pace of the magnificent Miguel Oliveira, who's just a few corners away now from a crucial and very well-deserved victory.
Into turn 12 then, just got to keep his focus, keep his concentration. It's been a perfect Grand Prix so far for Miguel Oliveira. He has not put a foot wrong. Keeps that KTM, wheels in line. Zarco going in hot again into turn 13. But here we go then, Miguel Oliveira, just a couple of corners left for him in this first Indonesian Grand Prix in 25 years. It has been well worth the wait. Fabio Quartararo is going to take second place, but through the final corner then comes Oliveira. Miguel is the man in Mandalika, a famous win here for KTM in our first Indonesian Grand Prix in a quarter of a century. A brilliant podium, really good second place there for Fabio Quartararo. Zarco does take third, fourth place goes to Miller. Rins and Mir, the two Suzukis, were fifth and sixth respectively. Who's going to win this heated battle for seven?
Brad Binder, I think he's just ahead of Aleix Espargaro. Darren's got an air Bastianini behind him as Paul Espargaro is looking to try and steal some late points from the World Championship leader. But it looks like Brad Binder who's going to take those 8 World Championship points for 8th place. Paul Espargaro coming through your framing. He's down in 12th position, but it is Brad Binder from Aleix Espargaro. Darren Binder, a terrific top 10 for him on with your RNF Yamaha. Bastianini recovers from that 4th start to 11th ahead of Paul Espargaro and Alex Marquez. Marini in 14th, while Pecco Bagnaia takes the final point. Just 1 point from the first 2 races for Bagnaia.
They know that was a massive race there from Fabio Quartararo in terms of the championship. There's joy and jubilation down at KTM. What a race by Miguel Oliveira, his crew chief there, Paul Travanthen. He's buzzing, absolutely brilliant performance. A pocket of Portuguese fans here in Indonesia as well. They're everywhere, aren't they? And the Portuguese fans. That was a brilliant ride by Miguel Oliveira. Well, kept his composure, kept his calm after the 75-minute delay. We should have been underway at 3 PM local time. We said we wouldn't.